sacred chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care.
From the moment she stepped onto the stage of The Voice Netherlands in 2021, Emma Kok was impossible to ignore. With a voice far beyond her years and a presence that silenced rooms, she didn't just win the competition, she won hearts. But behind her rising fame was a story few could imagine. Emma faced challenges that would break most adults. But she turned pain into power and music into a mission. Join us as we tell you what really happened to Emma Kok from The Voice. In 2021, Emma Kok made her national television debut on the 10th season of The Voice Netherlands. Her blind audition performance of Demi Lovato's Warrior immediately wowed the judges. Coach Ali B, a popular Dutch rapper, turned his chair for Emma and welcomed her onto his team. Throughout the competition, Emma continued to impress both the judges and the audience with a selection of heartfelt and vocally challenging songs. She showed her ability to connect emotionally with her material, whether through power ballads or theatrical anthems. Her renditions of songs like This Is Me and A Moment Like This were not only technically excellent, but also powerful reflections of her own journey through hardship and hope. When she was named the winner of the season, it was more than a personal victory. It was a national moment of inspiration. After winning, Emma was invited to perform at several events, including a benefit concert for victims of the European floods in Limburg. Her presence in the public eye continued to grow, not just as a talented singer, but as a symbol of courage. Winning The Voice opened many doors, but it also laid the foundation for Emma to use her platform for both artistic and humanitarian pursuits in the years that followed. While as a winner of one of the most famous singing competitions, it seemed Emma had it all, the truth couldn't be farther from that picture-perfect image. Behind the spotlight and applause was a young girl living with a life-altering medical condition. Diagnosed with gastroparesis at just 9 months old, Emma's stomach is paralyzed, making it impossible for her body to digest food normally. She has relied on a feeding tube for nearly her entire life. The condition left Emma physically fragile, often exhausted, and significantly smaller than her peers. By the time she reached 5th grade, these differences made her a target for bullying. Classmates didn't understand her illness, and her visible medical devices only drew more attention. But rather than let this adversity define her, Emma found her power in music. Singing became her escape, her therapy, and eventually her weapon against everything trying to hold her back. Her voice, rich, emotional, and surprisingly powerful for someone so young, stood in stark contrast to her physical vulnerability. Every note she sang carried the weight of experience, making her performances unforgettable. Emma's meteoric rise continued in 2023 when she joined the Dutch talent show Ministars. Her performance of Voila, originally by French artist Barbara Pravi, was a turning point. Her delivery was filled with such emotion and vocal precision that it led her to win the show's inaugural season. But what happened next changed the course of her career. Renowned Dutch violinist and conductor Andre Rieu, also from Maastricht, was captivated by her performance. He invited her to perform Voila at his annual summer concert at the Vrijthof, one of the most prestigious events in the classical pop crossover world. Emma took the stage with Andre and the Johann Strauss Orchestra in July 2023 and delivered a hauntingly beautiful rendition of Voila to a live audience of thousands. The performance was recorded and posted to YouTube, where it quickly went viral. In just 5 days, it accumulated over 3 million views. Within 9 months, that number surpassed 91 million. The global attention brought Emma international acclaim, with fans praising her authenticity, vulnerability, and exceptional voice. Andre Rieu continued to collaborate with Emma, inviting her for a series of holiday concerts and recording covers like White Christmas and All I Want for Christmas Is You. Her collaborations with Andre weren't just career milestones, they were affirmations of her staying power in an often fleeting industry. Despite her growing fame, Emma remained committed to using her platform for good. In 2023, she founded the GastroStars Foundation, the first patient-led initiative in the Netherlands focused on gastroparesis and related digestive disorders. With first-hand experience of the struggles involved, frequent hospital visits, dietary restrictions, emotional stress, and social isolation, Emma recognized the need for greater awareness, education, and support. The Foundation's goals are multifaceted: to fund medical research, provide educational resources to families, and create a supportive community for young patients. Emma has been vocal about the lack of representation for people with chronic conditions in media and public life. She often speaks candidly in interviews and social media posts about her day-to-day challenges, breaking the silence and stigma surrounding gastroparesis. Gastro stars gained rapid attention, receiving media coverage and endorsements from healthcare professionals and celebrities. Emma began incorporating fundraising efforts into her concerts and public appearances. She even pledged a portion of proceeds from her viral videos to the foundation. For many, she's a voice for the voiceless, someone who embodies hope and action. In 2024, Emma performed at the 5th May concert on the Amstel in Amsterdam, an annual event commemorating the Netherlands' liberation in World War II. Attended by King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima, the performance was a national moment of remembrance and pride. Emma sang a Dutch ballad with such poignancy that it was hailed by critics as one of the most moving performances of the evening. In addition to her live appearances, Emma was invited to co-host the 2024 Musical Awards Gala, further showing her versatility and confidence as a public figure. With each international stage she graced, Emma expanded her audience and deepened her impact. Whether singing in Dutch, English, or French, her voice crossed language barriers, resonating with audiences from all walks of life. On October 21, 2025, Emma is set to achieve one of the greatest milestones of her career, a solo concert at the iconic Royal Concertgebouw in Amsterdam. Known for its world-class acoustics and historic significance, the venue has hosted legendary musicians for over a century. For Emma, performing solo in the main hall is not only a professional achievement, but also the fulfillment of a personal dream. Tickets for the event sold out in under 3 hours. It was a sign of Emma's soaring popularity and the public's anticipation for what promises to be a landmark performance. She will be accompanied by a full symphony orchestra. The evening is expected to feature both her most iconic covers and new original compositions. Emma has expressed deep gratitude and excitement for this opportunity. In an interview, she said, "It has always been one of her greatest dreams to walk down the famous stairs of the magical Concertgebouw during her own concert. It confirms Emma's place not just as a viral sensation or a child star, but as a serious artist with an everlasting impact." With each passing year, Emma Kok continues to grow, both as an artist and an individual with a mission. While the world applauds her vocal talent, Emma remains focused on her dual goals: to advance her music career and advocate for those affected by gastroparesis. Plans for her first full-length studio album are underway, with Emma teasing that it will include both original songs and reimagined classics that reflect her unique blend of influences. Her songwriting journey has also begun. She has expressed a desire to write lyrics that tell stories of perseverance, self-love, and hope. Even with her rapid rise to fame, Emma has kept a grounded and humble perspective. She remains close to her family and credits them as her greatest source of strength. Her siblings continue their own musical journeys, often supporting her at performances. As she prepares for future tours, recordings, and advocacy work, one thing is certain: Emma Kok is more than a singer. She is a voice for her generation, a beacon of hope, and a testament to the power of dreams realized against all odds.